Hi friends, MD Vegan. I make a berry smoothie today, mixed berries. I have found a bag of frozen berries and I was very happy to just find these plain berries frozen, very inexpensive in a supermarket, and they are black currants, blueberries and raspberries. Yeah, I'll see, I tried that now. I mean, I love berries. I could live on berries sometimes, I believe. Somehow, I don't know. Living in the forest, living on berries in the forest, so that was a childhood dream. So I spent so much time in the forest on trees and so, yeah, a little well on the countryside, and they have a nice forest there, so it was very cool. The animals around, and so you can, that's nice. And so berries are super healthy, the healthiest fruit at all, and we eat all too little fruit. Science says that it's the first cause of premature death on the planet, eating too little fruit. And who wonders? I mean, fruit are not very inexpensive. They have a lot of water needs to go into the fruit. Of course, compared to not plant food, we don't want that. It's of course always more inexpensive, and less water goes into plants than into not plants, So that is good. But in general, when you have veggies, fruit, and so, the people might be shy to buy fruit because they are more expensive, These beautiful colors, and so they come from something, And berries especially, And so good to have the frozen ones, and in big bags in supermarkets. That is very inexpensive, and they have the healthiest fruit. I mean, it's recommended for the blueberries, for example, are very well researched. Okay, if you eat blueberries, as a handful or so, a cup or so, I think they said 20 minutes later they can notice that the brain function gets better. So you actually make your brain work better, the memory and the plasticity, they call it, the problem solving, and so. So blueberries are really amazing. And it's the colors of the berries is an amazing part of their health. These beautiful colors that we always want to look at least I do. They are the most important thing. The blue color, dark colors, here the blueberries, yes, and the black currants. These dark blue colors, they go directly into the brain. There is a food barrier here, a nutrient barrier for bad nutrients or kind of not good stuff. Not reaching the brain, the most important organ of our body, inner organ. Most energy is used there, so the body makes sure that only the good stuff gets up, and the blueberry have a ticket. The blue color goes up there, so that's also why they are good for the brain. So what I begin with, I make just a kind of banana milk smoothie. You can make these berry smoothies. I heard about it, very easy. Just put some fruit juice into it, blend it, maybe a sweetener, there you go. I do it a little bit different today. I make a banana milk smoothie, one of my favorite ones, because I have this creaminess from the nuts, and the bananas make it also nice and creamy, a little runnier, sweet too. This is a neutral color, neutral nut, relatively neutral, the cashew, so it's a little bit more than half a cup, and 2 bananas. That's randomly picked, you can take less or more bananas and nuts. I like it a little bit creamier, so I take a little bit more, but it's totally up to you. As I said, you can make that without even. Let's see. But to begin, because the nuts, they have to blend it a little bit longer, so I blend them ahead of time with the bananas and a little bit of water to get it started. Just a little bit. I can always add water later, but now let's start. Let's start the blender dance to break it down. First blender dance. That's an easy way to break it down in 2 parts, blending. First, I always, when I blend nuts, when I don't soak them, I would save some time not to soak them, but when you go ahead of time, a couple of hours or a night, overnight, you soak the nuts, for example, then it's very easy to blend. You don't need a second blending. But I save that time. I don't soak if I don't have other reasons to do it, like texture, flavor, or color or so. And I just blend it with the bananas here. Looks nice. And now they are soaking already. After being broken down, they soak now in the liquid. And it takes a very short time only for them to soak. And when they do their second blending then, that's the trick, they get really nice creamy. But here, 2 cups of these 3 different kinds of berries, super healthy, super fun, goes into it. As I said, the measurements here really random. Yeah, you can leave it all away, the bananas and the nuts. Yeah, just water would do, or apple juice, or they say, or you could put a little bit of sweetener in there, date or so. So easy to make a berry smoothie. They say, let's see. Yeah? I'll try now. One more blender dance. Well, looks like a real smoothie, pretty thick. Oh yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Have a look. That's what it looks like here. They're beautiful, right? Yeah, it's thick and creamy. It might get even just a little bit creamier. Maybe it's a little bit too thick. You could eat a smoothie also with a spoon. Some people like that. It's cool. But I guess I would like to have it a little bit runnier. But let's see. Oh. The berries, such a nice, intense flavor, very nice. And it's a little bit thick yet, because sometimes when it's too thick, there's too little water. The flavor is too dense, yeah, as if it is packed and as if the flavors cannot really unfold. But the temperature is nice, it's frozen berries, and that makes it also very nice for the flavor. For the temperature, sorry, the temperature. So a little bit more water, just a little bit. Sorry, 1/3 cup or so, and one more blending to finalize it. Still cool, I can feel it, that's good. On a hot summer day, like today here in Berlin, Germany, it's good just to put something into the blender and to have a wonderful meal. That is like a meal, and if we don't want to eat something because it's too hot, you always have to drink on a hot day. That is very, very important. Once you have lost it and you have to drink too little, and the brain begins to deteriorate, it's too late. Then you have to see a doctor. It's very difficult. But so drinking is important, and it's a way to get in the food so nicely. It's a very fun way. Super meal. I'd say yes, 100%. I show you. Good. Yeah, that's definitely a tip. Yeah, I go to a supermarket, get a bag of frozen berries, mixed berries, and make this. Look at that. What do you say? They're beautiful. Many ways to make it. I just tried it with cashews and bananas today. Let's see. Yeah, endless creativity for endless vegan variety, right? Plants are just a miracle and our best food. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my video, subscribe, and the vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.